Hi guys, it's me, Willie. Okay, good afternoon. So I'm a bit late today because I was very busy earlier with a couple of clients from Penrose, very exciting project. As you can see from the papers, right, about 60% sold. Congratulations, okay, Penrose, and to all the buyers. Yeah, so today, as you can see from my slide, right, not talking about Penrose, I'm just telling you I was busy earlier. So now we're talking about this new release of news today, early today, and I think probably most of you have heard of this, who have read of this. In fact, I already have friends asking me, what is the implication on prices, on buying behavior, etc. Right? Okay, and I'm sure a lot of institutions out there have already given their take on this new restriction. Okay, it's on the restriction on reissue of the OTPs effect from today. So for the benefit of those of you who has not gotten this news, I'm just going to quickly talk about it and share my take on what is the potential implication. Okay, but first and foremost, as usual, please like and subscribe, okay, to our channel, our YouTube channel, and our Facebook group. This is on all our platforms, but sometimes we share content only exclusively in our Facebook group, Singapore Investment. Okay, so if you want to find out when it comes to renting, when it comes to resale transactions and the procedures, right, we share content in the exclusive group as well. Okay, so if you don't want to miss anything out, like the latest discount, which I'm going to talk about one discount shortly. Okay, so if you don't want to miss out all these little bite chunks of discounts or news that suddenly pops up, right? Okay, join that group. You will not miss anything out. So we also have our Telegram group in case you are not there. It's a very fast growing group somehow, and we put in also a lot of discount information, latest news and all that. Okay, so in fact, I want to put this out. I just want to make sure we didn't say in any other way that people misinterpret. We ourselves, we sell all project launches in Singapore and some in Bangkok actually also. And also we market properties in the resale rental market as well. Okay, no mistake about it. If you have any properties that require to sell, or you're looking to buy, okay, please look for us and transact with us, through us. Okay, we have been in this industry for, I would say, easily more than 10 years. Okay, so we have seen how property market has changed from day one, how the whole industry and the rules and all that. Okay, so we are very, very excited always when new rules come out, even though it makes our business difficult. But I guess the whole point is we see this as a gradual improvement in the way our property market is growing. Okay, so so without further ado, I want to quickly touch on this restriction on the reissue of the OTPs. If you guys have any questions, right, just post in the comment below. I'll try to do my best to answer all. Okay, so I make my face smaller. I don't need to see my face. Okay, so before I go into the actual, right, a quick shout out for Park Clementes. Okay, I have a client who was indecisive, thinking between Park Clementes and another project. So I don't know if this will be more incentivized for them. Okay, it's a Mid-Autumn Festival discount. And what does that mean? It means it will end, I think it will end when Mid-Autumn ends. Okay, makes sense, right? Okay, but when does Mid-Autumn ends? Actually, I also don't know. I just love to eat the mooncakes. So for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 and 4, as you can see, hefty discounts. And in my opinion, I think it's unlikely they're going to suddenly double the discount. Okay, this is as best the discount you're going to get. I think developer right now, they will still make some money, but they probably are not as bullish as before. They're probably going to make and quickly as I think speed is of the essence more than actually how much the margin you're going to make. So for some of the buyers who have asked, hey, will the discounts go up, and then with this new restriction, what will happen? I seriously, I have my doubt whether the discount will suddenly become. This is really as good as it gets, I would think so. Okay, so this is for the 1 to 4 bedrooms. Every types there are discount. For the bigger ones, as you can see, so they separate into stack 9, 11, 13, and 15. You can read for yourself. It's between 54 and 67,000. Okay. So Park Clementi's, they have been selling very well, no doubt. I think a lot of people know already. I think the 1 bedrooms are going. I mean, the smaller units are going really fast, and especially those good facing one. Okay, so not too much on Park Clementi's. You know, if you're looking for Park Clementi's, right? Okay, I have already said my piece. We can buy, we can transact for you. You can buy through us. Buyers, there's no cost on your end. Okay, but to keep us going in this channel, to keep this content coming, all right, this is how we're gonna get remunerated. Remunerated. Wow, it's very remunerated. Yeah. So okay, without further ado, remember, please let us know if you are ready to buy into any project, or you need us to help you with the finances. Sorry, again, we have our financial calculator. We have introduced during our webinars many times, and many of our clients have asked for this financial calculator. So use it, and if you're not sure how to use it, always come back to us and talk to us. Okay. So quickly, I want to go back to the topic of the day. I talked so much. Okay, so under the this restriction, okay, of the reissue of OTP, it has been happening all this while. It's just not as much as people know about it. Let's put it this way. Okay, there's no right or wrong to say here, because it's really willing seller, willing buyer. If the developer is okay with it, the buyer is okay with it. It's a private agreement. What they mean by reissue is after the 21 days is up. It used to be 14 days. It used to be, or rather, the expiry date of OTP used to be 14 days. This is the period where, or rather 2 weeks. This is where the buyer can finalize usually his letter of offer, the bank loan portion, and then proceed to exercise, making sure that finances are all taken care of. Then they exercise, then okay, they can fully finance the property. Okay, so now it has changed to 3 weeks for quite a while already, and the case here is when it expires, developer allows the buyer to, or rather they reissue a new TOP to extend another 3 weeks, and another 3 weeks, and another 3 weeks. Okay, this is something that I would say some people would have already known, they've already done it, and now is really the time where URA steps in and say, look, this has to kind of go under some kind of control. Okay, there's no suka. You just, anytime you guys want to do it, then we just keep reissuing. Okay, that's the whole point of this restriction. Okay, so of course some of the things remain. If you don't exercise within that 3 weeks, as a buyer, you forfeit 25% of the booking fee, which is 5% of the purchase price. So 25% of the 5%. Okay, everyone follow? 25% of that 5% of purchase price. Okay, follow? Okay, so this is the standard practice of the OTP. Okay, so again, this 3 weeks, like I mentioned, is for the buyers to finalize and to fully prep the financing behind from the bank or from whatever I mean, where to get the money So it is to really make sure that you have the ability, the prudence to go into this purchase and to finance it on a long-term basis. Okay, so this is what is it, the whole point of the OTP about. So now URA said that they have observed there's been issued multiple times. So I guess when only just a few instances is still quite bearable. I guess the whole point of this restriction is so that it doesn't snowball into a avalanche, right? Because if you keep reissuing the OTP, you're basically what favors the developer is they lock in the buyer, right? They lock in the buyer, and in a sense that the buyer won't run away and go into another project lah. Sorry, why did I press this? Okay. See a bit of me lah. If not, you all see the slide very boring. Okay, so they can indefinitely keep reissuing. In a way, like I said, the developer can lock in the buyer. The buyer probably already locked in the deposit, right? Then they won't go and buy other projects. Okay, makes sense, right? So developer, they'll say, hey, good, I lock in him. But in effect, right, there's actually really no sale, because they are not expecting, or rather, if they keep issuing, right, they are not going to expect the rest of the payment from the buyer. So some of my friends have asked me, hey, what's the impact on the price? What's the impact on, moving forward? How the developer is going to manage their stock? I honestly think there's not going to be much difference, because the whole point of this discount, right, is to attract the buyer. So the game plan is still the same. They still, so nothing has changed. So the discount, as much as they have already, show hand to whatever discount they can, they have already most probably come close, already done so. So this is just URA's way of making the market more reflective of the true demand. Okay, makes sense, right? Because if only you have the financing, then you go into a OTP arrangement, ma. If not, you keep getting the OTP, you are somewhat like maybe you can only finance it 1 or 2 years down the road. So in a way, like we are recording the sale today, or rather a future sale today. Yeah. So that's the only inaccuracy I see that they're trying to correct here. Okay. So URA has observed, and what we would do here is, okay, I think the next point is, blah blah blah, it's about uncertainty, it's about prudence. Okay, our government is very, very pro prudence. Okay, I also like that. Yeah, everyone should be prudent facing uncertainty, COVID, so only when ready. But all is not lost. They are also going to give exception, but you need to apply for it. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty much the same things repeated. Be more careful and be more prudent. So these are the two things. Okay, these are the two things that has been done before this restriction, and these are the two things that they are addressing. Okay, what they are saying is to restrict the developer from having an upfront agreement with the purchaser to reissue the OTP, and obviously to restrict developer from reissuing the actual OTP itself. Okay, so now the rule, or the rule allows is you can reissue only after 12 months for the same unit. Okay, so that's the part about the point 2. They restrict you from reissuing to the same purchaser for the same unit within 12. After 12 can. Okay, after the expiry of the earlier OTP. So after 12 can. That's the main thing. After 12 probably sold already a unit. Where got the same unit stay there for 12 months? Unless it's face the rubbish chute or substation. Then maybe after 12 months still there. Okay. Okay, so there is this extension allowed for genuine cases, so-called. Okay, what are the, of course they don't tell you what genuine cases, but usually it comes in the form of people who need to sell their current property to avoid ABSD. So it's very case by case, subjective. Don't need to kind of ask, hey, can not my case can, his case cannot, and all that thing. Ultimately, it will be decided. It has to be a formal application to the controller, and then formal approval given. Yes, no, can, cannot. And then at most, you can, like I said right here, right? Okay, you can require more time to complete the sale of the existing property. So yeah, if you want to try and then see what other reasons is possible, maybe you can try and share with us, see whether what works, what don't work. But here they already said is mainly for like selling of the existing property. If you say, hey, today I no money, but maybe 2 years down make money, then this reason probably won't make any sense. Okay, so this is how you do it. Upon application, there is this link that you can see down there. You submit your application. At most, maximum 12 weeks, the extension. The extension given will be maximum of 12 weeks. Nothing more. Okay. So, yeah. So this is basically what this new restriction is talking about. I just hope everyone is aware, and you don't go and put your deposit 5% deposit and then say, hey, I didn't know about this thing. I thought can reissue option 1. My friend said, my neighbor said, my cousin said, then you never read, then you never follow our channel, you never join our group, then how? Yeah lah, then you don't know lah. Okay. No lah. So yes, we would like to make sure that such a thing would never happen if you put into a purchase and then you're not ready to exercise. That could not turn out the way you want it. So okay, this is what you would need to provide when you ask for the extension. Okay, the copy of the OTP, the expiry date, and the reasons. So like I said, the reason most likely they will be very, very selective lah. They already set out this rule. There's no way they can be very lax about it or very loose about it. They've got to be very stringent, as in if it's a genuine case for it. Okay, so that is all. And if you all like to get more information of the latest discount, because almost every day I would say we have updated discount figures, and yeah, I would say there's quite a lot of projects like still ongoing selling. Jetscape sold more than 80%, 83%. The whole project only left with 2 units of 3 bedrooms. Okay, my client asked me, what are the 3 premium and the 3 deluxe and 3 what? I said, no, all the 3 bedroom left only 2. So, and it's, by the way, it's first and second floor. Okay. But anyway, there are projects moving. There are projects that is just launched like Penrose and Myra as well. I just mentioned last week. So if you all want to be updated, join the Telegram group that is flashing down below, or rather rolling down below. If you have any questions, if you would like to ask us how to go about when is the right time and all that, because we have our webinars every fortnight, Monday night. If you want to join, okay, text me, PM us how to apply and join us for that webinar. Okay, with that, I shall end this video and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.